Well, hi friends, James Lewis here with Pete Stebbin for our weekly video. We come off the back of a pretty full-on but really rich Sunday, I think.
Oh, it was a great Sunday. Again, lots of people here. Great to go into John 10 and spend time in that, but I had so many people tell me how much they enjoyed hearing from you, and it was great to have you back. So I know that was hard, but...
Yeah, it was hard, but I felt really good to be able to just share where we're up to, and that kind of opens up more conversations with people, and we want people to go on the journey with us. We don't want to be kind of off hiding somewhere. So
I love that you don't paint pictures that aren't there. You're just you. It's really helpful. So thank you.
Yeah. Other big thing coming up, Pete, is there's this organisation called Reach Australia is going to do an assessment of you, which is something that we've all wanted for a considerable amount of time.
Yeah.
So we're looking forward to that. What does that mean?
So look, Reach Australia are a group of, it's an organisation that actually works with churches to ensure and to help them ensure that they are evangelistic and multiplying and healthy. They work across denominations and across the country. And so this year we're going to be doing some stuff with them as they come in and look at me as a leader, look at you as a leader, and look at Norwest and ask some hard questions. Because I think sometimes as a growing church like we are, it's easy to think, it's all going well, plenty is, but we never want to stop asking the hard questions. So it's going to be great.
And I think one of the areas that we know we need to do better in is the area of serving, which lots of people serve here at Norwest, but whether we're actually connecting that well to vision, we're helping people kind of see that connection, helping people actually not just kind of be really helpful in filling a space on a roster, but actually really grow in that serving and have a real joy in that. And so that's a space where we need to do some work. It's going to be a bit tricky and hard work, but really important.
Yeah, look, I think in part we've created a culture where people do fill rosters, and because people here just love to serve, they do that. We think we could do better. Relinquish responsibility, hand over more outcomes and power to people. Because I think, for example, people who are welcoming at the front, they do a great job, but they could do so much more. They could actually think about, what does it mean for a new person to rock up here for the first time? What role can I play to help them land here, love their time, and leave thinking that place is special? I'm not sure we've empowered people to do that, so we want to move into that space.
Yeah, so it's gonna be fun.
Excellent, it's gonna be great. Yeah.
And then Wednesday week, the 10th, we've got our whole church meeting coming up.
Yep.
Now I had a really helpful conversation with someone during the week, kind of engaged, switched on person, mature Christian, who just said to me, "What is a whole church meeting?" And after I got over the whole, it's a meeting of the whole church.
Did you?
Yeah, I said that, but the
Wasn't
question
enough.
was about, well, what does it actually involve? So give us a soundbite of what this meeting on the 10th of March will involve.
So in the 10 years I've been here, we've had around 5 or 6 whole church meetings. They're always very significant. They're always for something very meaningful that impacts all of us, and not just now, but moving into the future. And so we have one, as you said, 7:30 to 9:30 on the 10th of March. And it's all about our building project, the fact that we are now making, in a sense, a generational decision as a church here to move forward with our building project. So what people can expect on the night, they're going to hear from Parish Council and NBC reps as we talk through what we've decided to do under God, and having received full feedback from our church over a number of years, what we can afford, what's the scope of what we can build, what the impact of COVID's been and how that's impacted things. And then we're going to let our people know that we're moving forward, and here's what it looks like. So it's very exciting. We want that night to be marked by prayer, which it will be. But we also always here at Norwest want people to be across what's happening and engaged in the process.
So kind of a really clear picture of what's happening and how we're moving forward.
Yeah, and COVID's made that hard because we made an active decision to communicate less about the building during COVID because we pressed pause on it, but also because we were all dealing with so much other stuff. But it's time to start talking about it again because God keeps growing his church here, and we want this place for the next 30 years to be a centre of faithful gospel ministry.
Okay, and then this Sunday, Tim Schooler, our youth pastor's preaching on Jesus Says, I Am the Good Shepherd.
Yeah, sort of part 2 of last week's sermon.
Well, someone actually suggested to me that on Sunday you were the warm-up for Tim Schooler this week.
Mate, I'm delighted. My life. I just warm up for other people, James. That's what I do.
You do it so well.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, we need to kind of finish the video because we've got the high school seminars coming in, which is really
see them
exciting.
at the doors.
And they're going to be Luke and the team are going to be sharing Jesus with a whole bunch of high schoolers. So we need to
wrap up and pray for that, because that's happening today in the weeks to come. Pray for those high schoolers who are going to be hearing about Jesus.
Yeah. So God bless you, and see you on Sunday.
See ya.